Hello and welcome to Sportsweek. I'm Roger Cannon. Coming up on today's show, Tottenham take on Cinderford in the FA Trophy replay, and Ross Perkins spoke to Paula Wyatt about female officials.
There's a stigma about females being involved in the game, but over the last couple of years, female football has just grown so massively that people are becoming more acceptable to it.
Winchester City were looking to continue their rich vein of form when they hosted Whitchurch United. The Citizens ran out 7-1 winners in their previous game against Christchurch, and they had another opportunity to confirm themselves as title contenders. Mark Betts was at the Denplan City ground.
Winchester got off to a perfect start when they were awarded a penalty within the first 5 minutes. Whitchurch keeper Brad Snelling was perhaps lucky to stay on the pitch after his poorly timed tackle. And Zach Glasspool stepped up to score. Winchester keeper Jason Collins also found himself lucky to stay on the pitch after a poorly timed challenge on Danny Phillips. Whitchurch took advantage of a sloppy ball by Winchester's Michael McKeary just before half-time, allowing Danny Phillips to slot the ball into the net, making it 1-1. But the score wasn't level for long. Jeff Dunn was able to put Winchester ahead soon after the break with a surging run and a calm finish to make it 2-1. A coming together between Stuart Green and Whitchurch's Jack McCarthy resulted in yellow cards for either players as the game intensified. Cole Hinchcliffe then flew into a late tackle on Chris Mason and was perhaps lucky to only receive a yellow card for this challenge. Whitchurch's Jamie Mansell was shown red after a kick-out at Chris Mason as the ref tried to keep the game under control. It only got worse for Whitchurch as Glasspool, assisted by the impressive Jeff Dunn, was able to score Winchester's third and final goal late on, ending the game 3-1. With this result, Winchester moved up to 8th in the league, while Whitchurch fall from the top of the league to 3rd. Mark Betts, Winchester News Online.
AFC Tottenham had a second chance to progress to the next round of the FA Trophy when Cinderford Town visited the Testwood Stadium. The Stags forced Cinderford to a replay on Saturday as both teams played out a 1-1 draw at the Causeway ground. Afzal Sumra has more.
After a fortunate draw in the first leg, AFC Tottenham started brightly. Early pressure from the home side led to this wonder strike from Kyle O'Brien. But Cinderford Town almost equalised a minute after the opener, with a free kick that narrowly missed the frame of the goal. AFC Tottenham asserted their dominance soon after and tested the goalkeeper from just outside the box. The pressure then took its toll on Cinderford Town soon after the break. A cheeky chip pass from Kyle O'Brien set Sherborne free to slot the ball past the goalkeeper. But the away side refused to give up and found a way back into the game after Lorcan Sheehan tapped the ball home following a goal-mouthed scramble. The home side had the last laugh as James Jennings smashed an effort into the roof of the net, sealing Tottenham's place in the FA Trophy first round, where they will face Hereford United. Afzal Sumra, Winchester News Online.
Representatives from supporter-owned football clubs including Portsmouth will be part of a new group which will try to give fans a bigger say in how their clubs are run. Last year, WINOL reporter Harvey Taylor delved into this issue in his documentary Give Us Our Game Back.
Fan-owned clubs, people care about the club. If it's owned by the fans, they care about it. They're not in for a reason of trying to make money or launder money or anything like that. They're in it because they're there to care about the club and keep it going.
Female participation in football is something that is on the rise all over the country, but it's not just on the playing side that's increasing. Female officials are also growing in number. Ross Perkins spoke to referee Paul Wyatt to find out more.
Paula Wyatt is a 24-year-old referee for the Hampshire FA. Recently, she was the fourth official in a UEFA Women's Champions League match between Bristol Academy and Raheny United. Having taken up refereeing since 2008, she was delighted at the opportunity to referee on the bigger stage.
It was really good, and it was a really enjoyable experience. It's certainly given me like the motivation to want to go and get more games like that. I've already inquired about how I can get those next steps into getting onto the FIFA list as well.
It was somewhat by chance that Paula took up refereeing after initially starting out as a football coach. A shortage of referees in the area prompted her to enrol in a course run by the Hampshire FA, and it turned out she rather enjoyed it.
There wasn't really a huge desire to be a referee initially. I was coaching football and there were never any referees, so my dad asked if I wanted to go on the course with him, which I did. The team that I was coaching folded, so about 3 years after doing the course I decided I was going to start refereeing and enjoyed it far more than I thought I would.
According to the Hampshire FA, they typically take on around 300 referees on their courses every season, and out of those 300, around 50 are female. Brian Lieberson, the referee's development manager, is proud of the achievements of the Hampshire FA, while Paula believes that the problem of stereotypes of females in football is getting better.
It shows that hopefully we're working in the right direction with the development that we're offering to all our referees. Paula, to be fair, has done quite a lot of her own development, but we have done as much development as we can to assist her, in the process along.
I think just generally there's a stigma about females being involved in the game, but over the last couple of years female football has just grown so massively that people are becoming more acceptable to it, and I would definitely encourage more female officials to get involved in the game.
Clearly the Hampshire FA is pleased at the number of women enrolling on its refereeing courses, but also pleased at the good work of its current female officials. Hopefully in the not too distant future, we will start to see more female officials take charge in the men's professional game. Ross Perkins, Winchester News Online, Basingstoke.
That's all from sports this week, but for more award-winning news, sports and features, head over to winol.co.uk.